Welcome back to Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town. It is a week or two since I last recorded. This is when I kind of sat down and had time to play again, and I'm really in the mood for playing some more. It looks like it's a Sunday, it's a rainy day, and it's the 15th of spring, so we only have a few more days to get ready for horse races. I had better hurry up and try to get some more money. I should not have bought that vase. I think I should have just accepted it if Juan didn't sell it to me later. I think he probably would have, so I made a mistake there. Whoops. But here we are. First thing to do, as always, when we get up in the morning is to watch TV. Who wants to get going at 6 a.m.? Ugh, gross. My Dear Princess, yes! Episode 2. So I went to the celebration for the hero's triumphant return and all. My first impression was not so much that of a hero, really, but rather someone who fights beside the hero. He was a big guy with all these muscles, you see. Anyway, I chatted him up, only to find that he apparently hasn't done much talking to the ladies, for he turned bright red when I asked him a simple question, barely managing to say a single word in reply. It was actually kind of sweet. I don't think I'd have much trouble marrying him at all, though I'd like to see for myself just how strong he is and all. There must be something I can do. How about this then? To be continued. Okay, that's all we've got for now. Forecast, it will be sunny tomorrow. It's the 15th of spring, horse race is coming up. Life on the farm, that just teaches you basic controls. My Dear Princess. We'll find out more about My Dear Princess soon enough. Okay, how do you check your inventory? You have to press A and B at the same time, okay. So I have no items in my inventory, it looks like, but I have some tools equipped. Okay, since it's raining, I'll probably be doing a lot of fishing today, which will wear out my stamina a bit, but that's okay. So we don't have any of these ready yet, okay. We do have this, and I'm going to check how much money I have. Okay, so unfortunately the store is closed, otherwise I could get the basket, but that's okay. Okay, let's grab this piece of wood. We need a lot of wood to upgrade the house, so I need to keep working on that. For now, I'm going to go to the goddess... Wait, no one's at the goddess pond when it's raining, so I'm just going to be collecting some items. Okay. I can give the goddess a little flower as a tribute, but I cannot give the carpet anything because none of my cucumbers are ready anymore. That's okay. So I'll probably cut some of the footage for this day because we're just going to be doing a lot of like wood collection and item collection, but I will show anything interesting that happens and talk to a few people. I'm not sure when GOTS opens up. Let's see, I think it's about here you have to stand. If you're not standing in the right spot, then the flower just gets wasted. Well, if it isn't Carmia, you've come again. Thanks for making an offering. Do you want to communicate with the GameCube? No, thank you. That's not possible anymore. I see. By the way, I really liked that last offering. Bye now. Now, one thing I should probably check is how much the stuff in the mines is worth, because the items in the mines, I don't think they sell for very much. I want to compare how much they cost versus how much the small fish cost. I'm not sure which is really more cost efficient at this point. So I'll probably take a breather in my house and check that quickly. I should have done it before the episode started, but I forgot. I apologize. So we can just put all of these. I always recommend making sure you're very solidly in front of your shipping bin so that you can't accidentally drop the item on the ground instead. Oh my goodness, rolling over. Do you want to be petted? Okay. Okay, so I checked and the fish sells for 50 gold, the small fish. Meanwhile, the copper that you can get in the top level of the mine is only 15 gold each, so it's worthless. So it's definitely better to fish at this stage of the game in order to make money. Okay, now we know. Yeah, mining is really worthless until you get to the lower levels of a mine. So I'm thinking a higher level item drops or something. But no, the lower levels of a mine do have some valuable stuff, but until you can get there, it's really worthless. And right now, I don't have enough storage to make the trek down the mines worthwhile. Also, I personally am not a big fan of mining in this game. I am probably only going to do a little bit of it to get things that I need for upgrading. I've did it in the past when I was younger, and I did not particularly enjoy it, so I'm definitely not going to be doing a ton of mining. It is one of my least favorite features. I know that opinions vary, and some people actually do like the mining for some strange reason, but I do not, so I will not be doing very much of it. Okay, let's see how much space I have. Okay, I can't get a bunch more items. I suppose I could get one more flower. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to wait to get the 8 inventory rucksack until after horse races, because I need to save money for the horse races now after I get the basket. But that's okay. It's not very far away, and then I will have more inventory space. Unfortunately, things don't stack in this game. I'm playing this game for the nostalgia, but it has its flaws. I readily acknowledge that. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is get into my rucksack quickly. You see what I mean, having to do this just for basic inventory management. Okay, we don't need to sell the flowers, we need to sell the bamboo shoots. Do I have any more? No, we just have flowers now. You know, if I really wanted to, I suppose I could quickly go grab another flower and give them to people. If anything's still open at this time of day. Are there any flowers here? Yes, there are. There's just one. That's better than nothing, I suppose. Let's say hello to Gots and Harris. I arrested Gots' house when I'm on patrol. I believe he is the mayor's son. He does live in the mayor's house, so he's probably his son. What do you want, Karia? Don't mind me. I'm rude to everyone. Okay. Well, I can't afford the house upgrade yet. I don't have enough wood, I believe, so not much to say to Gots otherwise. I guess I'll just head into town and chat to a few people. I think at this point, maybe unless I see like an event or something interesting, I might just chat and do this off screen, because there's just a lot of like maintenance stuff. Like you just chat with people, it's relaxing, etc. But it's not always anything terribly exciting happening every day. Oh, Mei Mei hates bad weather. Sorry. Well, I'll just go talk to some people and we will see how things go. Okay, so I'm in the church and Populi does not know what churches are for. Whenever I ask Carter, he won't give me a straight answer. This church was built when I was just a kid. My brother used to take me here all the time. Okay, well Carter is not up here at the moment, so I think he might be doing confession today. Let's see what that looks like. Is something the matter? I want to confess. What do you wish to repent for? I don't care for animals, worked until I collapsed, townspeople don't like me. I guess I could say that one simply because I'm new in town and I haven't really got to know people very well yet. If the townspeople do not favor you, it's for a reason. Look inside your own heart first, then seek to make amends with those around you. The Harvest Goddess has now forgiven you. That is enough for today's confession. Come again anytime. Okay. Oh, you can do it again. Maybe I'll just say hi for now. Hello, how are you? Come again anytime. Alright, bye Carter. It's funny that he does these little confessions. I think sometimes if you do confession, he'll get mad at you and it's kind of just random. Oh wait, there's no point talking to him right now till I can give him gifts. I will tell you, the Harvest Sprites really like flour. Just flour bought from the store. And so once you have the 8 slot inventory, then you can just buy 8 flowers at the general store and give them all to the Harvest Sprites at once. Yes, really, that's a thing that you can do. Why not? See, I think Zach's probably going to head out soon. Hello. And hello. Okay, so I'm just going to pick some more of these grasses, and then I'll probably just spend the rest of the day fishing at my farm. Don't know if I'm going to make it back before Zach does. He walks so fast, it's completely bizarre. But anyway. Just thought I'd show you. I'll do more confessions in future. I'm not sure what I'm confessing to, but it's okay. So I spoke to just about everyone I could whose house was open. Some people lock their houses if they're going out at certain times. And the store is locked on Sundays, so you can't see them. if they live there and they're not likely to go out walking on rainy days or anything like that. So I saw who I could. Looks like we might have more cucumbers in another day or so. That's going to be all of these, and now we need to do some fishing. Okay, let's just fish here, closer to the shipping box, and see what we find. Okay, I press B in order to put it into my inventory. Just want to make sure I'm doing that correctly. Oh, nice. So the only thing I needed to get is the basket. So I already have 2k left over after I bought the basket. So I just need to keep saving up now for the horse races. Oh, I got a branch. What I can do is just dump it over here and then chop it later. Okay, I'm just going to spend the rest of the evening fishing, and I will meet you the next day and we can watch some anime together. Alright, it's the next day. Let us see what's on TV after we pet our puppy. Good girl. Okay. Oh, it's fishing hour. This is Fishing Hour, your one-stop shop for fishing knowledge. Today we'll ask our renowned fishing expert, Angler Jake, about spring fishing. Okay. The only thing that's exciting is sometimes there's a typo where he's called Anger Jake instead. Hasn't happened yet, so lame. Well, let's see what we have ready with the crops. We do have a whole bunch of cucumbers ready and these turnips. I'm not going to buy any more seeds at the moment because I am saving up for the horse races. Even though turnips grow quickly, they don't grow quickly enough for us to have a new harvest in time before the horse races, so we just need all of that money for betting. I know, I don't like gambling, but I mean, what can I say? The game kind of incentivizes it a lot. So here we are, we'll get some more gold today. And I'll ship a couple of cucumbers and also keep some because you can see that that batch over there are getting close too. Okay, I'll keep this one and give it to the Kappa. We need to give the Kappa gifts. I don't believe that gifts to the characters which give you rewards, like the Kappa for instance, need to be consecutive. You just need to give them gifts. Unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I think that it's not about being consecutive, it's just totaling 10 cucumbers. I hope so. It's always my little routine. As soon as I have all that horse racing money, I will also see about upgrading my axe so that I can do these big stumps, but right now it's impossible for me to do them. I just don't have enough, it's too low level to cut them. It'll just waste all of your energy and faint, and it will never make a dent in it. Magic tools, I guess. Okay, here, Harvest Goddess, have your flower. Well, if it isn't Carmia, you've come again. Thanks for making an offering. No, I did not want to communicate with GameCube. Bye-bye. Hello, Poppy. Here we are. Now, both Poppy and Anne like cooked eggs, and the quickest thing you can do before you even have a kitchen to cook an egg is to take an egg and toss it in the hot spring, and it becomes a spa-boiled egg. I don't know if hot springs are really hot enough to cook an egg. I have no idea. I've never lived near a hot spring. I'm very curious about this, but that's how you do it. That's the easiest way to give them gifts at this stage of the game, but I can't do it yet. I'll get there someday. Well, since we don't get many opportunities to see the Kappa, I will walk back and show you the Kappa when I give him his cucumber, and we'll see how far along we are. He's not going to give it to us yet, I believe. Okay, we can ship this. No, I don't need to talk to the shipping box. Okay, that's just the cucumber now. Excellent. No, I do not need to chop it. Okay, let's go give the Kappa his gift, and then we can see about talking to some people in town. Oh, because it's not raining, I'm going to have to do watering, but I'll wait till later to do that. And I also need to get the basket. And I probably should have done that first, because then I could carry all of this stuff. Anyway, whatever. Here we are. You sure are stubborn. Well, you know, a little birdie told me that I'd get a gift if I bothered you enough, left you enough offerings. One feature that's in later games, but not this one, is that you can actually sell items directly to the stores instead. I really wish that was in this one. It's very convenient, but yep, they didn't include it here. Okay, I don't think I have the inventory space for more flowers, so let's just do this and head up to the store. Getting very close to the horse races. I won't have quite as much money once I've bought the basket, but I'll make more, so that's fine. Not the flower, the bamboo shoots. It's a very odd icon for a bamboo shoot, but I suppose some bamboo shoots do kind of have that sort of shape when you buy them. It's just odd because it's so pixelated, I suppose. I actually really like bamboo shoots, but they have to be preserved nicely. Some bamboo shoots you buy are preserved in a really nasty smelling liquid and it just does not rinse off, and so they taste bad. Random complaints, but that is a problem I've had often when trying to get bamboo shoots. I know the Chinese grocery store used to sell a really nice set of bamboo shoots. I think they were from a Thai import, and they were really lovely, but then they stopped selling it. Welcome, want to buy a basket? Yes, please. Thank you very much, and you just carry the basket. Do not leave this in a store because it'll stay here, I think, but if it closes, then you have to wait till the next day they're open to get it. So I'm just going to talk to everyone and then get rid of it. Today is my shopping day. I like going to the supermarket to buy things. What a coincidence. Today I'm helping Mum. Mum always buys way too much at the supermarket. I can relate. Hey. Oh, I think I have, no, I only have one flower for Ellie, sorry. Okay, and I now have 2K, so I'm gonna have to wait on the rucksack until later. I believe the bigger rucksack is 5. Ugh, it only gives me 4 slots again, oh well. The bigger rucksack is too expensive right now. So yes, you just run around the whole time when you play this game with this. You leave it outside when you go inside somewhere and then pick it back up and you can drop items in it. Hello, Doctor. Oh. And here's the only bed in the clinic. Except for the doctor's bed upstairs, I suppose, but otherwise. Hello, Ellie. Is there anything wrong? No, I'm fine. I brought a flower for you. I know you like these. Oh my goodness, it's her birthday. Thanks, I'm happy to get birthday presents no matter how old I get. Work on the farm must be so exhausting. I can't believe you do it. Oh, she's at Purple Heart already from the flowers. So the heart system just tells you how much they like you, and also you can get different heart events at different hearts. I think that I've only had her gray heart event so far. Okay, so I don't know when her next heart event is. I may wind up having to look some of this up because it's very easy to get into a schedule when you play the game and then not know where to find the next heart events. I do this in the morning, this in the evening, etc. Okay, hello Cliff. Looks like confession might be on again, but... Oh, you know what? Let's confess to another sin and see what he has to say. Is something the matter? What do you wish to repent for? Well, I didn't, but I'll say I worked until I collapsed. What do you mean, working the body given to you by your parents into the ground? You must show more respect and gratitude to your body. The Harvest Goddess has not forgiven you, and someday you will pay the price. That is enough for today's confession. Come again anytime. Okay. That sounded very Confucian. Your body is a gift from your parents. How dare you harm it in any way? Etc. Okay, sure, thanks for scolding me. So yeah, he can be pretty harsh with you sometimes. Oh, hello. You're just gossiping. Oh, Mana talks so much. I think they make her text move at a funny pace to kind of give that impression that she's talking a lot and you cannot get her to stop. There we are, they've done gossiping now. And the main advantage of the basket is now I can just put all of these items in the basket directly. I know, it's an old game, but I think old games like this have their charm. You just have to accept it. Okay. It's very useful when you're mining to have this. And also with the harvest, you can put up to 30 items in the basket, so you can just drop all the items there first instead of constantly walking back and forth to a shipping bin. So I didn't speak to everyone today, but it's 5 o'clock and a lot of places are going to start closing soon, and I need to water my crops. So anyone I didn't talk to, too bad, sorry. Some other time. Okay, I think I can just leave this here. And now I need to switch to the watering can, and I will do my watering and some fishing, and that will be it for this day. I will meet you on the 17th. Let's see how much gold we have now. Okay, nearly 4k, that's pretty good. Tomorrow is actually the last day we can do shipping before the horse races, so that's going to be really important. Alright, it is now Tuesday the 17th, the day before the horse races, so I only have a little bit of time left to get more gold. But first, let's see what's on TV. Oh, Dueling Chefs, that's Tuesday's show, okay. I'm your host, Allison, in this weekly culinary battle of the giants. This week's challenge is fried rice. Here we go. Chef A's recipe is ingredients: rice ball, oil, normal egg, utensils, frying pan. Chef B's recipe is rice ball, oil, normal egg, eggplant, cheese, poisonous mushroom, fried rice, utensils, frying pan, seasoning, salt. Let's now have a taste test to determine the winner. First, Chef A's creation. Munch munch. This is a very traditional, basic fried rice. Next, Chef B's creation. Munch munch. Very interesting, with lots of different flavors. However, not all of them add to the flavor in a good way, especially poisonous mushrooms. And the winner is Chef A, since his recipe doesn't include lots of unnecessary ingredients. That's it for this week. Tune in next week. Chef A is the winner because he didn't try to poison me. That's a great contest. I'm in the egg. Oh! The horse races are tomorrow at the square, you know. If you've got a horse, you should consider competing. Mine is too young, so I can't. Okay, we have one more of these for now, and then there are 2 here. Oh dear, okay, let's just chop that down very carefully, because they're going to get in the way of my... Okay, time to ship these, but not the cucumber. So what's nice now is that anything that I want to sell, I can just put in the shipping bin in the basket instead. And only the items I want to keep as gifts to other characters, I can put in my inventory. So this is going to make it much faster to run around town and do stuff like this without having to go back to the shipping bin all the time. Okay. For instance, I can pick a flower here, and this I can put in the shipping bin. Also do this. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, people won't like me now, at least a little bit, because I littered by accident. I meant to hit B. Oh well. Now let's say hello to the girls here, then go up to the mountain, all that stuff, and now I don't have to keep going back to my farm all the time when I have things to sell like this. So you're here too, Carmia? The air feels so good here in the morning. My mum minds the store and my brother looks after the chickens. Okay, no, do not. Here. I'll just give her one every day, why not? As long as there are flowers, I might as well give her flowers, right? And you like the last offering. Bye now! I always imagine her doing some sort of silly wave when she says that. I don't know why, she's just such a glib person. You'll see if I play any other games, or if you pick up other games, the Harvest Goddess is very silly sometimes. So I think it's very appropriate that she's probably like, bye-bye! And very over the top. Hello, Gots. I missed him. Let's go talk to him quickly, because I'll never remember to do it later. I'm looking for good lumber trees, then I'll see about finding something to eat. Okay. I need to give the Kappa my cucumber. You sure are stubborn. Not time yet for him to give me a gift. As I said, he will give you a power berry, which is blue, and gives you twice as many fatigue points, so it'll take much longer for you to faint. Okay, let's just check my inventory. I still have plenty of space to pick up some flowers now, so I can give gifts to a lot more people who enjoy flowers. Let's just do that here. So you have space for more? No, that's all. Because the final inventory slot is your hands, and I need that for the basket. But this is definitely more convenient. I'm probably going to still run by my farm direction and just dump these in quickly so that I can get them shipped. Hopefully I can also come back with the other grasses from the beach in time. I should definitely make sure to do that earlier because I need that gold. In fact, I wonder, I could probably just give a few to the girls and then not worry about giving too many gifts because I just don't have time. Whoever I walk by who likes flowers, I can give them a few, but don't worry about it too much because running out of time. Okay, I believe that Anna and Mary don't like flowers because their husband is because Basil, the husband, is a botanist, and so they just find it really tiring to constantly be given flowers, like we know. But Ellen likes flowers. I don't believe that Stu does. Tomorrow is church day. Do you go too? Ever been to confessional? I don't go to church because I'm not religious, and I've never been to confessional except in this game. And then the priest scolds you. Let's see if the mayor in his house. I might as well say hi. Well, if it isn't Carmia, how are you enjoying life on the farm? It's fine. I would like more inventory spaces though, and I'd really like it if my items would stack. No? Not allowed? Okay. Oh! The spring sure is pretty in this kind of weather. Okay, Karen, wait here. I need to give you a flower. Aw, thanks. What a great gift. She likes it just fine. There's, Stu. I don't need to put this on their mailbox. Oh, hello, Jeff. He's going to the clinic, and hello. But I'm kind of running out of time. I just want to give Ellie her gift for now. Hello. What do you have to say? I haven't been feeling very good lately. For some reason, I feel better when I come to the clinic. I think he's a bit of a hypochondriac. Hi, Carmia. Is something the matter? Work on the farm must be so exhausting. I can't believe you do it. Okay, make sure to give her one of the toy flowers because she really likes those, and I might as well say hello to the doctor while I'm here. Hello. He is having an existential crisis about his work as a doctor. He does that. Don't worry about it. He'll be fine. Here's May May and Carter. I might as well say hi to them. Hello there. I like Carter, don't you? He talks nice to me and gives me treats. I like Stu, but sometimes I hate him too. I don't know why. Probably because he's a boy and he can be annoying. We have been blessed with a beautiful day indeed. Only if you like sunny days. I prefer snowy days, so meh. Alright, I'll talk to Mona some other time. I really want to get these to the shipping before it gets too late. And I think that maybe I'm going to start trying to make these episodes a touch shorter, and I'll just do the horse race tomorrow, and then that'll be this episode. I was doing a whole, did I do all of those? I hope I did. I think I did. Wait, was there one further down here? No, okay. I always forget that. So I would rather maybe do like half a week sometimes instead of a full week, because it takes quite a while to play a whole week in the game. I do think I want to do a decent amount of gameplay each time, since I only sit down and play it every now and then. But, you know, if I'm not always feeling doing an entire week, I can definitely take only about half a week. And for now, I think the horse race is going to be a big thing to do, so it's good to just do that and then move on for... Okay, we shipped that, and I'm not going to be able to get any of these fish in before it's time, am I? Fishing takes too long. Maybe I'll get to squeeze this one in before Zach shows up. Oh, no. So that's how much I have for the horse races then. Okay. That should probably be okay though. At this point, do I still need to water? Yes, I do. So that's mainly what I need to do now, I think. And also, I can get rid of this because it's annoying me. The ones which where you've left them ripe on the vine, they don't need to be watered. I know that's not actually very logical as far as how plants work, but as far as how the game concerns it, they don't need to be watered. Until you've harvested them and it goes back to this sort of stage, like the one I'm standing in front of. So if you leave something on the vine because you don't have the storage space for it, then you can just not water it, which is kind of weird, but fine. Okay, there was one I didn't water. Okay. Well, even though, well, you know, since there's no point rushing with the gold at the moment, maybe I'll just see if there's anything on my farm that I need to harvest. Not harvest, I need to just clean, I can still clean up and just do that for a little bit until the next day. I think I will, so I will see you tomorrow for the horse races. Alright, it's the morning of the horse races. Firstly, of course, need to say hello to my puppy. Hello! And see what is on the TV. Aaron changes. Okay. Going to school too. Erin came out in her school uniform. Looks like she combed her hair at least. Erin, we're gonna be late if we don't hurry. It's partly my fault for always cutting it close when I call on her, but it wouldn't be so bad if she got up a little earlier. Hey, don't judge night owls. Alright. Oh yeah, hey, why don't we go shopping after school? As usual, Erin is full of energy considering she just got up. Sure, but what are you gonna buy? Erin is walking in front of me, facing backwards. Seems kinda dangerous facing backwards while walking. Today... Oops! She almost tripped because of not looking where she's going. Continued. Well, that's it. That's all that happened today. Very exciting episode. Okay, so the horse races are a little bit later. I think that a lot of these festivals go all the way until, like... Oh, we got a lot of these now, all the way until like 5 p.m. So we can go there a little bit later and first just take care of a few chores. So I'm gonna pick up a few items first and give the Kappa and the Harvest Goddess their gifts. Everyone else is closed on festivals and you'll only see people who show up in the square for the festival. So there's no point trying to socialize with everyone else on this day. Except some of the special characters, they don't care about festivals, like the goddess. What does the Harvest Goddess care for festivals? As a result, I don't need to pick any flowers because I wouldn't be gifting any flowers to the Harvest Goddess, to anyone but the Harvest Goddess, and I've still got one in my inventory from yesterday. So there we are. I am very curious if it's time to if the Kappa's going to give me his thing. Once he has, then I can just start selling all of the extra cucumbers, which will be nice. Make sure I don't get this, I need to get the flour. Well, if it isn't Carmia, you've come again. Thanks for making an offering. Do you want to communicate with the GameCube? No thank you. By the way, I really liked that last offering. Bye now! There we are. Time to give the creepy Kappa his gift. I cannot imagine why anyone would want to marry the Kappa. He barely talks and he doesn't even live with you if you marry him. He just stays in the pond forever. You sure are stubborn. Okay, not quite time yet. Fine. We'll get there, we'll get there. It's a little annoying, but you've got to make sure you're lined up correctly so that you don't accidentally throw something away instead of putting it in the basket. Old games! Okay, nearly time for the horse races. Don't know if I really have enough gold for it, but we'll just see how it goes. I am just going to do a little bit on my farm first because otherwise will go all the way until 5 p.m. So might as well use a little bit of extra time first. Let's sell 1 or 2 of these, why not? Do need to keep a few for the Kappa though, so maybe that's good. I'll water them in the evening, I think. Might as well just get going now. Oh yes, something else that you can do in the festival, which I'll show you in a sec, is ridiculous, but I'll show you in a sec. Okay, time to head to the plaza. I do not need to want to walk in immediately though. What I want to do is save first, so that if I don't get good luck on the horse races, I can reset! Yes, save scum. I'm sorry, but this game absolutely requires save scumming sometimes. You just have to. Okay, I have saved, and now I am also going to make a little alternate save. Ta-da! Ignore that! I mean, look, it's a ROM hack. You know that I had to do that to record the game like this, so don't worry about it. Okay, can I talk to people with the basket? Yes. Horses from Yodel Farm are racing too. This year someone else is racing, but it used to be Barley. Okay. I always get so excited about the races. I have a knack for picking winners. Have you made a bet yet? I already have. We can't go into this little area. It's like a tent. Okay. What's important is becoming one with the horse. Hello. What great weather for a horse race. I can't believe you all aren't scared to gallop at that speed. I'm not racing. I always lose at these races. I can never pick the winners, it seems. Oh well, it's just fun. It's just for fun, so who cares? There are so many pretty horses. I wait for this day the whole year. Gray wanted to come too, but Saibata wouldn't let him. Aww, that's a shame. Hello. Me, I just like looking at everyone's horses. Have you placed a bet yet? You do it with the mayor. I always get excited about the horse races every year. So they're held in both the spring and the autumn, so you can do it again later. So let's see here, I just leave the basket, and what we do is, are you ready to race, or do you want to place a bet or exchange a medal for a prize? So I'm just going to show you the exchanges and explain some of this. So you can get the Jewel of Truth. These are not worthwhile for a lot of reasons, which I'll explain in a little more detail later. I believe that if you have all of the Jewels of Truth, what it does is it lets you see your stamina and your health. However, your stamina and your fatigue. However, one of the jewels is pretty much impossible to get. I think that you either need to save up enough gold and wood to get the vacation house, which you've seen at Gotz's menu, it's very expensive, or if you play to year 50, yes really, year 50, your wife will buy the vacation house for you as a honeymoon gift. So yeah, you're not getting that one, and by the time you get that one, there's nothing else to do in the game anyway, so you don't need it. Thus, it's a waste. The Power Berry is good, but at this stage in the game, you can see that there's a ton of stuff we don't have. We don't have any farm animals yet. We don't have an upgraded house with extra storage, like a fridge and a shelf for storing items, or a kitchen for cooking. So at this point, what you really want to get is the brooch. It sells for 2,000 gold each, so it's the best value to make a lot of gold. The necklace also sells for 2,000 gold each. And otherwise, these items are good for gifts for the girls, but buying a bunch of brooches is the thing to do for horse races. And these things, the truffle I think you can get in the autumn from foraging, and the diamond you can get in the mines, and the adamantite you can also get in the mines, so those aren't worthwhile. What you want to do first is do the brooch, and then I would personally recommend doing the Power Berry in the autumn. Because even if you get a really good bet and you have a lot of gold, you're not going to get the Power Berry and still have a lot left over for brooches, so you won't make a lot of gold, and there's so many things you want to upgrade on your farm at this stage. Maybe that's personal preference, but that's kind of how I feel about it. No. Okay, how do I exit this menu? Okay, that was weird. Okay, I might actually try also doing a little sneaky save state here. It's fine. Okay, place a bet. Plus select on the betting screen to see a description of how to do it, okay? So what you do here, oh, that's actually pretty good. Now, this is not always the case, but usually the racer with either the lowest or the second to lowest odds is going to be the one who you want to bet for. So I'm going to try betting on Dust Ball here. The odds are times 6, so that means I'm going to get 6 times 99. If you have like the lowest odds is just times 1, that's garbage. You shouldn't even do it. It's not worth it. But times 6 is pretty good. I'm not very good at maths, but that's like a little bit under 600, right? 600 of the tokens. So that's a lot of brooches. So that sounds like that might be good. Let's try it. He may not win, but we'll just try. I did save, so I can always reload if he doesn't win. Alright, Napoleon, Tachyon, Dust Ball, and Midnight. Okay, Dust Ball is the one in blue. On your marks, get set, go! Fingers crossed, come on, Dust Ball. Yeah, he won! So yes, in the first game, the odds are extremely stacked in favor of the lowest odd horse. This has been changed in the remake, which is Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, but because they realized it was a bit cheap, and because you have so many other things you can do to get, like, you get much more inventory space in the beginning in the first place, so it's not as vital. You also start with the shelf, which lets you store items in your house. So I think that save scumming and trying to get as much gold as possible at the very beginning like this, is not as vital because the game is built with more modern conveniences, more quality of life upgrades and things like that. But I personally think if you are playing the original game, you want to get as much gold as possible as quickly as possible. So yeah, I do recommend save scumming. So I got 594 medals. So you can see that I don't have enough for the Power Berry yet, but next race I should, so that's fine. Oh my goodness, they're making me look at this. Okay, so now I can exchange my medals for the prizes, which is going to be the brooches, and I'm just going to put them all in my basket. Okay, so let's just get, and yes, they make you do this one by one. Yes, they do. Okay, I'm just gonna do this slowly, and I will meet you when we finish up the horse races. Okay, I have finally filled up the basket, so I can get 4 more of these brooches, 3 more brooches after this current one. I think I do have enough for it, so this should be perfect. This takes a while to go through these menus. They really punish you for doing this, but it's fine. It's worth it. Okay, so now I can get 2 more. Do I have any more left, or am I done? Let's take a look. No, I'm completely out, so that's fine. Okay, whatever. So I think at this point I can't leave without watching the other races. I'll have to check. There are still races left. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to watch them anyway, even though I can't bet on them, but that's fine. I got a lot of medals. Alright, so let's just do the race. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna watch it. Io, Kilroy, Triumph, and Valkyrie. On your marks, get set, go! It's such a tiny little tent, at least as far as the game pixels make it seem. We might as well watch for the rest of the horse races. I guess Io wins. You can see who wins is really not very close. Okay, I think we do have to watch one more. I don't get payouts. Oh yeah, Io was really bad. That was only ×2. So I got a much better deal with this first set. I believe there's still one more race, so we could just see how that goes. Okay, so we now have Sea King, Sea Man, Victory, and Azafar. yet. I'm curious what the odds were for the winner on this one. I'm happy with what I got though. But yeah, I think 6 odds was pretty decent. I was only missing like 2 extra brooches or something. So, okay, the odds were higher on this one. I could have done that, but honestly, like, I'm only 2 brooches short. It's not a big deal. So it looks like this time at least the third race had the best odds. So yeah, and you can see each time the one with the lowest odds was the one to win. So they very much have just done it that way. As I've said, it is not that way in the remake, but in this one you can absolutely manipulate it that way. Now in the remake, what you can still do is just go in and how to put this? You can go in and you can save before you enter, and you can still just keep reloading until you get a result you like, but you can't manipulate it so easily. The odds are different and the race's outcomes are very different. I believe that, I don't know if I did this correctly. What you can do is you can actually use your tools and get them experience in the festival area, because you cannot faint in the festival area. So I don't know if I did equip the fishing rod. No, I did not equip any tools, so I can't take advantage of that, but that's okay, I'll do it next festival. So that's actually a quick shortcut to getting your tools experience more quickly without having to worry about fainting. So now, I'm just going to ship all of these. I will get the payout tomorrow. Oh yes, even though it's not really that necessary because that's going to be so much gold, I can just go get the little grasses and then water my crops, and that's going to be all for today. So, you know, I think that, yeah, that's it. I can't do anything else until I get all that money. I can't do much else because everyone's going to be locked. Their houses are all locked on festival day, so you can't go talk to people. And I just have to do a little bit of watering and stuff. So I think I'm going to be ending the episode here, unless it's really short or something. But that was very important to show you how the horse races work. They are very good, and I finally got some of this stuff. I'm now going to have a lot of extra gold for doing things like upgrading my farm, getting the last rucksack upgrade. I believe you just go up to the last one at this point, although I might be misremembering. So that's going to be very convenient. And I'm still going to have to chop more wood though in order to get the house upgrade. I don't think I have enough wood for it, so I'll probably have to upgrade my axe before I can do that, which is a shame, but how much wood do I have at the moment? 129. Unless you need 100, I'm afraid you probably need 200 though, and I don't have an upgraded axe, so nothing I can do about that yet. Okay, I'm just going to water my crops and that'll be it for today. But that was great. I made a great profit. You can see here that I'm only missing 1 brooch. So it's perfect. I made a lot of gold off of that. The brooches have the same graphic as one of the autumn flowers, so I'm always confused by it. But okay, there we are. That was a very, very successful horse race. You can see they're very easy to manipulate in order to get what you want. Kind of a shame real gambling isn't like that, but then I suppose the people who run gambling halls wouldn't get any money if that were the case. It wouldn't be the scam, but it is. So there you are. Video games always make gambling seem so easy and appealing when it's really, really not. Please don't gamble in real life. Okay, that was my PSA. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please join me again next time. Until then, bye!